Are you ready to let go of that frustration, feeling angry, disappointed in your partner, in your friendships, in the world around you, at work? Are you ready? Are you ready to find more ease and grace and understanding, and also, going to this radical acceptance? Are you ready for that? Do you want to know the secret to having a peaceful life? One where you have empathy for other people, you don't get angry by their decisions, and you respect their choices. Is that something you desire? Well, the pathway to that, the way to get to that position of power, that position of joy, happiness, peace, is through values. Knowing your values and knowing what other people's values are helps to really bring you to the peace you desire, the love you desire, the connection you desire, and also the no thank you. That's not going to work for me. It's not a good time right now. So knowing your values and the values of others around you is powerful. And this is why I focus so much on values, because I understand the power of values. Because my personal values, once I got to know them, I began to use them and also find creative ways to get what I want by following my values. So values is an inside job. They live inside of your body. They are the things that are important to you. They're the things that rule your life. And I'm going to tell you right now, when they are getting stepped on, that is when you feel anger, disappointment, hurt. But you don't have to feel any of that. Instead, you can understand, in this situation, my values are being stepped on right now. Now, just having that information is so valuable because it releases you from even trying to understand the other person, get on their path and try to change them, make them come on your path and understand you and get where you're coming from, when they sometimes what they never will, because they value something different. So first and foremost, as I always say, everyone is on their own path. We do not have the right to go onto someone else's path and get in there. Just like no one really has the right to come on our path and try to change us and get into where they want us to go. We have our own path. That's what I always say. Number two, we all have our own set of values, what we find important. Okay. And the list of values go from like number one all the way down. And they're listed in number of importance, right? So your most important values will be at the top, and those are the ones that most likely are your core values. Now, we all have different levels of values and where they belong in our life. Like some people value honesty. That's like number one. And for some people, honesty is like maybe 20. They don't really value honesty that much. Maybe if some people have efficiency is number three, right? They really value efficiency. And some people are like, nah, I don't care if I'm efficient or not. So the ladies out there who are in relationships or who are dating, this is important information to have, because your partner or your future partner may have different values than you, and that's okay. But we need to understand that so that we don't get angry, we don't get disappointed. Instead, we have understanding that, well, he doesn't really value maybe going to my art shows. He doesn't value that. That's fine. Maybe he values something else. And for the ladies out there dating, it's so important to know your core values, what's important to you. Because when you choose your future person, you want to make sure that their values are either aligned with you, not most of your values are aligned so that you can have a beautiful, harmonious relationship. For example, I was dating someone very shortly because what came up was that, for me, honesty's like maybe, number 5 in my values, right? Uh, top 5 values. It's one of my top 5 values. And for him, honesty was not maybe like, I don't know, number 22. And how did I know that? Because we were having a conversation and he said to me that, he doesn't believe it's lying if he doesn't tell a person. So leaving out information for him is not lying. It's just that he didn't say the information. And I was listening to him because as you know, I always say men know what they want and they'll tell you what they want. We just have to be quiet and listen and believe them. We have to believe what men are saying. And I just listened and I'm like, okay, so he doesn't value honesty. Now, that doesn't make him good or bad. That doesn't make him right or wrong. It doesn't make me right. It just is good information to have that he does not value honesty and I do, and we are not a good match. Now, if I decide to sign up for that, it's on me. I chose that knowing that honesty is not that important to him. Because ladies, we cannot change people. Remember that. So values to me are super powerful. They are powerful to navigate your whole life. They are powerful to help you if you want to change your career, if you want to go into a new relationship, if you want to get empowered, they will help you on that path, on your path. They will support you if you know what you want, pick out the values that you need to get you to that end goal, and then understand that, if one value that I have for this business is resilience, I have to be resilient in this business, right? And me knowing that helps me become resilient because I know it is a part of success, of my success. Instead of going like, how come I'm not following through? How come I'm not um, doing what I'm supposed to be doing? How come I'm hurt emotionally by what I perceive as rejection? If I'm stuck in that, um, nothing gets done. So I had to understand and know and pick that value of resilience in this business so that I know I have to be resilient. It's something I have to learn how to be in this business and do. So I'm going to say it again. Values are important to your empowerment. Values are important to get what you want. Values are good in relationships to understand they have different values than me. I don't have to be mad about it. They just have different values. It doesn't mean we have to even end our friendships. It's just that that they're not aligned with your values, but maybe you could find different values that you are aligned with. So, of course, we are doing the values in the Radical Embodiment membership this month. And because once you get clear on values, your life is simplified. Your life becomes a lot easier because you understand when things are not aligned with your values and you can say, no, thank you. You could say, not today, thanks anyway. Because they are a map, right? They're a map to your vision. They're a map to your goal. They're a map to your life. And every time that we give up our values in our relationships, at our job, we are hurting our core self. We are hurting our authentic self and who we are. And then we wonder why we're so upset. We wonder why we're quick to anger. We wonder why, we're not moving forward in our life and going towards what we desire. And I'm going to say it is 99% your values. Getting clear on your values, embodying your values, and using your values as the pathway to your success. And also, hey, releasing your partner from, you don't care about me, you don't participate with me, let's release them from that job. And instead, find ways to come together with shared values and, enjoy our relationships. Because maybe they just don't value what you value.